There are three specific ways to optimize your profile. So it needs to be clean, attention grabbing. If you can get the right combination of, then your life can change. You can get, hundreds of bookings per month. The reason this works well is because people think you're a potential client. So this is what my bio looks like right now. See, there's some social proof. Hey guys, what is going on? In this video, I'm going to show you the exact process that we are using right now to get 5 qualified calls per day on your calendar or on our calendar through IG DMs. And just so you know it's true, I'm going to send you, this is from today. I've just marked out the names for privacy purposes, but you can see that Feb 2nd, we've booked in 5 bookings. All of these have been exclusively from Instagram. So if you're looking to get more appointments and more sales into your agency, coaching business, consulting business, this will 100% work for you. Now, what I ask is that you guys watch all the way to the end of this video because you're going to get all the information you need. And this video is not going to go for much longer than 7 minutes. Now, I also have a special offer at the end of this video, so you definitely want to hang out for that. So with that said, how to get 5 qualified calls per day on your calendar through IG DMs. So the first thing you definitely want to do is optimize your profile. Now, there are 3 specific ways to optimize your profile. The first thing is you want to have a strong bio. Now, the bio needs to contain massive social proof. You want to talk about who you serve, what you do, and you also want to have a call to action. Now, the call to action should be like a lead magnet or a booking link, something like that. Because the reality is, guys, if you're going to skyrocket your followers by using this process, so you want to have a way for your followers to engage with your profile and actually connect with you on a deeper level. So you definitely want to have a link in your bio. So this is what my bio looks like right now. You can see there's some social proof, XYZ, XYZ. Cool. Next thing is you want to have a good profile pic. So it needs to be clean, attention grabbing, needs to be a portrait. So it's best if it is of you, bright colors work, things like that. Mine's actually an AI generated photo, but it works. It looks quite realistic. So you can see that there. Now, don't get me wrong, like that you can use other profile pics, but typically this is what works well. Now, the last thing is you want to have a compelling content grid. You want to have a minimum of 9 pieces of content. They need to be value posts and social proof posts, and then lifestyle posts. So those are the 3 types of posts you can do. It's good to have a good combination of both. Some of them can be direct offer posts as well, but I'd have a combination of value, lifestyle, and direct offer posts. I can't remember what the other one was. So compelling content as well. Reels are really good. So if you guys can do Reels, that is awesome because they're very engaging. They actually help really increase your follower count. And the last thing too is you definitely want to post like 2 to 3 stories per day because people really do look at stories, and it's also a way for you to check out who's really engaging with your profile for potential follow-ups. Now, the second thing is you want to outreach to 200 to 500 people per day. So that is the minimum volume required to hit the KPIs that you want to hit. Now, to do this, you need multiple accounts. There are actually some apps that let you combine the accounts into one inbox to make DMing easier. In our program, we actually go through some of those accounts. So if you, some of those like apps that you can use. So if you want to ask, you can just message me. I can show you what that is. Now, the reality is too, with the outreach is you can only do a max of 50 DMs per account per day. So you need to have the multiple accounts. Now, the way to have multiple accounts is you basically take your account and create a duplicate, like a backup account. Then you can create a company account that's like a IG profile set up around your company, and then you can create a duplicate of that account. Then you can take your VA, your virtual assistant, get them to create their own IG account and then a duplicate of that. That gives you 6 accounts, and that gives you a total of 300 potential DMs. Obviously, you need more to get to 500, but 300 is a good starting point. Now, this is really the secret sauce here, is the direct offer script. Now, this is what's going to get the bookings, okay? So the first thing is you want to start with an opener and a qualifier. Now, the opener and the qualifier needs to look something like this. Do you work in XYZ industry? Do you run a coaching business? Do you do Facebook ads or TikTok ads? The reason this works well is because people think you're a potential client. So the response rate is super, super high. Now, we've found that the response rate is like 20%. So if you're sending 500 DMs a day, you're going to get 100 responses. Now, that is literally what we're getting. So every time we open up our Instagram, like even in just one account here, you can see that like the DMs that I need to respond to, just let the camera focus, is 14 in one account out of 10 accounts, right? So doing this opener qualifier gets a really high response rate. Now, the immediate thing you want to ask as soon as they reply is, are you looking, is the direct offer script here? So a good example is, are you looking to add another channel for your store at the moment? So I did this script for e-com owners. If you're targeting e-com owners, you can ask a question like, are you looking to add another channel for your store at the moment? Now, you can change this. You need to optimize this because this is actually the most important part of the whole process is the offer. If you can make the offer super, super strong, and like the way that I like to map out the offer is I ask like sort of a generic part of the offer, like you're looking to add XYZ, and then I make it more specific. We can actually help you add an extra XYZ amount of revenue. So we start with the general. So this is like generic, and then we go into specific. So I'll give you what this means. So if they say yes to this question here, then we use the specific and we'll say, cool, we can help you add on an extra 10K per month using an organic channel for your e-com store. Want to see how it works. So see how we start with the generic, right? And people tend to be like, well, yeah, I do want to do that. Then you go into the specific, and then you're selling them on showing them the process. Now, once they say yes to that, you move to the explainer. Now, for the explainer, you can use a Loom video, which explains how your process works, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, or you can just map out a script. Now, what we do is we just have a script, and this is what it looks like. Okay, cool, here's how it works. 1, we do XYZ. 2, we do ABC. Best for me to show you how this works over screen share. Want me to send a booking link. Now, you want to make sure that you send all of this at once, so you've got you're going for the booking. So you want to send this part of the script out so people are like, oh, cool, I want to get a booking. Most people, honestly, I would say like 1/3 of people that we send this script out to are like, sure, let's do a call. Then this is very important as well. When we actually go to book a call, we say, cool, here's the booking link. We have the link here. Then we always ask this question. This is key. Let me know once you booked in so I can send you some extra resources. Now, what this does is it incentivizes them to actually book the call. Now, once they've booked the call, that you want to have like a good process for that, but there's 2 extra things I want to go through. So very important to maximize the amount of bookings that you get is that you send the initial DMs in the morning, and then you follow up twice. So you follow up again at midday, and you follow up again at the evening. Now, the reason you want to do this is because the way that we do our targeting is you're going to target different profiles, and the mix of people in the different profiles are going to be from, and just to clarify as well, we target the followers of different profiles. So what you want to do is find key influencers in your industry or key competitors in your industry, and you want to direct message their followers. Okay. Now, so we send the initial DMs in the morning, then we follow up again at midday, and then follow up again at evening. Now, the way to follow up is just to go through this script. So from A, B, C, D. But if they get stuck and they don't reply, I like to use these little follow-up bumps, just like a question mark or like thoughts, question mark, and that gets them to prompt for a response. Now, once you've done that, you want to automate this process. Now, you can easily automate this process by hiring a VA, have them track the numbers, have them send the 200 DMs daily, and have them do the follow-ups. So it usually takes around like 4 hours of work per day minimum to get this done. But if you think about it, you're spending $16 to get potentially 5 bookings. So your cost per book call, after all is said and done, is like less than $4. Now, people using Facebook ads are spending like $100 per cost per book call. So this is literally 20 times cheaper and 20 times more efficient in terms of capital allocation than if you were to do like a Facebook ad, right? Based on average industry numbers. So this works. Now, the last thing is you want to optimize the process over time. So the 4 things you want to optimize are the targeting, the profiles that you're targeting, the scripting, especially the opener, and the direct offer. Because if you get those 2 right, this is why this is so powerful, because all you need to do is optimize like a 7-word sentence and a 12-word sentence. If you can get the right combination of 7 words and 12 words, then your life can change. You can get, hundreds of bookings per month using this using this process. Then you want to optimize the follow-up cadence. So when to follow up, because certain followers are in different time zones, then it's going to be different for some followers. So you definitely want to optimize that. Now, all said and done, guys, this is the exact process that we use. Now, as promised, if you guys are struggling to book enough meetings on your calendar, we're currently booking like 5 to 15 meetings on our calendar every single day. We're offering 2 to 3 spots for people who want a free coaching/strategy session on what they need to be doing in order to get more meetings on your calendar. So if you're a coach, consultant, agency, you have any sort of online service, whether it's done for you, done with you, we can help you get more meetings. Now, this is a free strategy session. We're going to show you exactly what is working. We also, for full transparency, we have our own program that we take our clients through. If it's a good fit, like I can show you how that works on the call, or our team can show you how that works on the call. If it's not, that's totally fine as well. Our goal is to give as much value out there as possible, because we know that's going to come back to us and it helps everybody. So guys, I appreciate you watching. There should be a link somewhere here if you do want to book a call. And you should be able to get this document as well to download and use. This process works. It's working right now. So, take it, apply it, do it before it gets too saturated, because these things don't necessarily last forever, but this hopefully will last for a good time yet to come. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.